what we want to do is make sure that before we can start doing any interesting exercises or movements to encourage the flow of healthy chi or energy around our bodies, we want to make sure that we've got rid of anything in our bodies that really maybe doesn't feel so good. So that could be a physical sensation of an ache, a pain, of some stiffness, any discomfort physically, or it can also be something mental or emotional, as we're in Kerry Mental Health and Wellbeing Festival this week. So really our mental health, we can accumulate mental baggage or rubbish inside our bodies and in our minds as well. So this little exercise I'm going to show you next is a way in which we can get rid of the crap before we start doing any work with our lovely, clean, fresh, healthy chi. So again, checking that your feet are shoulder width distance apart, you've got this nice little bend in the knees. This exercise is called discharge with the vibration. And I have taught this exercise before, and I'll put a reference to a link with a previous video that you can look at when I post out the replay of this video. But I was thinking of a way in which you could maybe visualize this a little bit more. And it came to me just this afternoon. I had a really great thought about an analogy of how you could think of using this vibration movement, which we use in this exercise. So what I want you to do is imagine that you're a bottle of fizzy drink, a fizzy drink that you're going to shake up and really promote lots of bubbles and lots of kind of pressure on the inside as you shake the bottle, okay? So just let's begin with that first of all. So have that idea in your mind that you're a bottle of fizzy drink and you're going to start shaking. So you shake the body by bouncing up and down, flexing in the ankles, flexing in the knees, and be very relaxed with the rest of your body. So as though you're a puppet on a string or a rag doll. So shaking, vibrating, and really agitating what's inside. So a bit like you would with the bottle of fizzy drink, really agitating the bubbles. But instead of the bubbles being bubbles, what I want you to think of those as is any kind of waste in your body, physical discomfort, mental stress, anything that you really don't want in your body. You want to agitate it and really kind of give it some movement, give it some dynamism on the inside of your body. So as you're vibrating like this and you're really relaxed, what you'll find is that your wrists become very floppy. If I turn to the side, you'll see that my wrist joints are really loose. I'm not holding my hands stiff like this. I'm really being very loose with everything. And also, as I continue with this, and especially if I make the amplitude of this vibration a little bit bigger, you'll see when I look straight ahead, I'll demonstrate, you see that my neck does the same thing. Now, please be careful if you have any neck issues not to overdo it, but really just let everything be loose and relaxed. So as I turn to face the front now, you'll see that my head and my neck nod up and down. So I'm just going with the flow of this, keeping the shoulders nice and relaxed. So you're shaking what's going on in the inside, agitating that. So you're building up the pressure, and at some point, the pressure's got to give, it's got to release. So just close your eyes for a moment, continuing with that vibration, and imagine on the surface of your skin, the pores of your skin are getting bigger and opening up. So really starting to open up. And as you open them, it's a bit like taking the lid off the drinks bottle. Everything is going to fizz out and overflow to the outside. So opening up all the pores is like allowing the bubbles out of the bottle. So allow that to come out. Coming out, bubbling up through the surface of your skin and escaping. And that is all your waste chi. Anything physical in terms of aches, pains, or stiffness, or anything more mental or emotional, like sadness, grief, anger, frustration, fear, anxiety, anything that you feel needs to be released from your body and your mind at this time. Now, just to make sure all the pores are open and that this waste chi is escaping from every surface of your body, open your eyes for a moment and lift the arms up in front of you if your shoulders will allow. And then see in your mind's eye the waste chi escaping from the lower parts of the arms, the undersides of your arms. And maybe moving them out to the side, keeping the wrists nice and relaxed. Allowing the hands down back by your sides. And now just leaning forwards very slightly, hinging from the hips, not stressing the lower back, looking down towards the floor and seeing in your mind's eye everything fizzing out from the face, from the chest, from the lower abdomen and the front of the legs. And then coming back up to upright and leaning back now, very gently. You don't need to drop the head back, keep looking straight ahead to protect your neck. But in your mind's eye, see everything fizzing out from the back of your head, down through the back of the neck, the whole of the back, the buttocks and the backs of the legs. Coming back to upright again. And then very gently just tipping and leaning to one side. You don't need to create a huge bend, but in your mind's eye, see everything fizzing out through the sides of your body, from the side of the head all the way down your arm, your leg, down to the side of your foot, back to upright, and then across to the other side. Breathing in and out through the nose and keep smiling, knowing with great confidence that you are facilitating your body and your mind to expel anything that you don't want at this time. And coming back to upright again. And then just gradually decrease the amplitude of this movement. Coming back to the breath, maybe closing the eyes, breathing in through the nose, feel the belly expand. And breathing out through the nose, feel the belly shrink. And observe anything that you feel in your body or your mind right now. I can feel my heart beating a little bit faster, and my breathing is a little bit faster right now because I've been physically moving the body. So just coming back to the breath and allowing all of that to settle. And also observing how you feel in the physical body. Have you released aches, pains, and stiffness? And if not, if you feel that there's something still there, then you may want to go back to that at a later date and just spend a little bit more time maybe focusing on that particular part of the body and really in your mind's eye seeing anything, any waste chi leaving that particular part of your body. And mentally now, what's going on in your mind? Is the mind any bit clearer? Maybe less heavy, less foggy, less sluggish? So observing what you feel. And gently opening the eyes now. So that exercise of discharge with vibration is a bit like taking a shower on the inside, an inner shower. And so we all are very familiar with maybe when we come home after a day being out and about doing whatever we're doing, we might feel a little bit kind of groggy and a little bit kind of grimy on the outside. So we go and take a shower and then usually would feel much better afterwards. So that's an external shower, obviously, but what we can do with Qigong is we can take this inner shower by using discharge with vibration. So that's cleaning everything on the inside. And I thought you might just enjoy that idea of the fizzy drink bottle and just releasing and opening up, allowing everything to leave the body in that very kind of dynamic way. And that might be very helpful for some of you in order to visualize that.